Good morning, distinguished guests, Mr. Curtis, board members, platinum and gold donors, staff, and fellow students. I'm Tate Donathy, and together with Chelsea Johnson, we're privileged to lead this school this year's college captains and proud to welcome you to the official opening of Stage 3 of our beautiful Performing Arts Centre. The much anticipated highlight of this final stage is this magnificent 600-seat theatre that we're currently sitting in. We are very excited for the opportunities these new facilities will bring to our college. Staff and students alike are extremely excited to be walking in next week for the first time. We expect much oohing and eyeing.
We are extremely grateful that we are still able to hold today's ceremony under the current restrictions, which saw our program dramatically scaled back and altered last week. To open this morning's ceremony, we would like to invite Pastor Sid to the stage.
G'day, I just want to pray for us today for this special occasion. So bow your heads if you will. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you that we get to be in this place. What was once a dream is now a reality, and we get to sit here and just to experience this with just a great set of people that believe in this school, believe what it means for this community, and a lot of people here that just believe in you. We just dedicate this building to you today. That you come first, you are our priority, and you are the supreme authority for this school and for this community. So God, we realize that we would not be here if it weren't for you. So we stand and we thank you. We just want to honor you today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Sid. I'd now like to invite Mr. Curtis to give his inaugural GPAC address.
Well, firstly, as part of my inaugural GPAC address, I would like to begin by extending a very warm welcome to all of our very special guests, our platinum and our gold sponsors, our staff and our students. I am delighted you are here to share in the official opening ceremony of the third and final stage of the Glasshouse Performing Arts Centre, or as we like to call it, GPAC. The vision for this building started to crystallise as far back as 2016, when as a board of directors we began to dream about what a significant upgrade of our arts facilities would look like here at GCC. The decision was that we would build a facility where students could not only learn the skills and crafts of the performing arts, but they would also be able to showcase their learning to the community, to our college community and beyond. A facility that would be the highest calibre technically, but would also inspire and would elevate the performing arts to new heights. Stage 1 of this project was our wonderful music building, which was opened in 2019. This facility provides 4 classrooms on the top floor devoted to music, along with 6 individual tuition rooms on the ground floor and a recording studio. We currently have over 180 students who are either involved in our bands, choirs, or learning an instrument in our private instrumental tuition program. Stage 2 was then completed in 2020, consisting of a dance studio, a drama studio, an industrial standard kitchen, and a new staff room for our arts department, which is one of the largest departments in the college. Stage 3, the facility we're in right now, brings these formerly separate parts together in one cohesive building. Of course, the main part of this stage is this incredible auditorium and performing space, which seats around 610 students. For the first time in a long time, this will accommodate all the students in primary to meet as one, and all the secondary students to meet as one. Now, to add further functionality, the seats have been made retractable, as we are demonstrating today. And when we move those seats, we reveal a flat floor of over 330 square metres. So today is the first of the many functions of this type that will be made possible with the marriage of the kitchen and also this wonderful floor space. Now, I was in here earlier this week, up on the second tier, and it so happened that a Year 11 music class was receiving their first tour of the facility. It was very gratifying to hear the gasps of disbelief and awe and see the smiles and wide-eyed wonder on their faces. It was an absolute pleasure to see them nudge each other as they excitedly pointed to the elegant Tasmanian oak. And as they pointed up and said, "Look at that pattern, it's the Glasshouse Mountains." As they walked the length and breadth of the stage, you could see they were relishing the prospect that one day they would be performing here, even perhaps performing something of their own creation. As one student put it to me, "Sir, I knew it was going to be good, but this is incredible." One of the hardest things in the world is to impress teenagers. So folks, I think we should take a collective bow. As you would expect, there has been a careful thought that has gone into the backstage components of this building, such as the spacious change rooms and storage areas and other areas. Although not completely finished yet with the furnishings, we have the high ceilings of the grand foyer, and I'm sure that will make a strong impression on anyone who enters this building. Another structure in this building that makes it truly stand out from other facilities far and wide is the inclusion of an orchestra pit. Facilities like this are only found in serious theatres, and it greatly increases the flexibility and functionality of this space. As this will be the location for all of our chapels and our assemblies, the GPAC will be well used by all students of the college, from prep through to Year 12. I love the fact that every week, every student of the college will be interacting with this space. It is a space that reflects and promotes the high standards of excellence that we aspire to here at Glasshouse Christian College. There are many people to thank for the realisation of this audacious vision. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the generous financial assistance of the state government that granted us $2.5 million towards a total cost of this facility of around $9.4 million. I believe that this is one of the first times that a performance hall like this was eligible for such funding under the new rules brought in by the government. Without this money, this project I don't think could ever have started. I would also like to acknowledge the support of the Queensland Independent Schools Block Grant Authority, represented here today by Mr. Michael Harding, as well for their support of this project and also for catching the vision of what we are trying to achieve here. As in the previous two stages of this building, our architects, John Hay, Mark D'Altera and Paul Trotter, have done an excellent job with the innovative design of this building. And gentlemen, you have been a pleasure to work with throughout. Thank you for your skill, for your enthusiasm, and for your willingness to listen. I would like to thank our builders for this project, Heron Curry, and particularly Greg Freeman as the project foreman and Kevin Hall as the project manager. Greg and Kevin, your attention to detail and common sense approach has been very much appreciated, as to your willingness to work within the very constrained environment of a school. And even before the project began, there were significant challenges that needed to be overcome. And I would like to thank Nick Heron for his patience and for his solution focus. We have a wonderful college board that works tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the college stays on the right track. And their involvement in this project is no exception. As you can imagine, for the past 5 years, the GPAC has been an important, perhaps the dominant topic in nearly every board meeting. There have been many late nights deliberating over designs, colours, finishes, and features and all other endless considerations of a project this size. So I would like to especially thank Mr. Eric Dodwell, Ms. Lauren Fishburn, Mr. Kevin Hine, and particularly Ms. Renee Leach, who we are very sad can't be here today due to ill health. But we are delighted that Mr. Ken Leach, her husband, is here. So thank you for coming, Ken. Thank you for your diligence, your vision, and your enthusiasm, board members. There are also two particular board members who dutifully attended and contributed to the Tuesday fortnightly site meetings and architect meetings through the duration of the build. So I would like to especially thank Pastor Chris Johnson and Mrs. Jenny Broderick for their valuable perspectives and insights they brought to the project as well. Congratulations, folks, and isn't it good to have our Tuesdays back? There have been numerous staff members who have been crucial to the success of this project. Although too numerous to mention by name, there are some that I would like to particularly acknowledge. So thank you to our arts department for poring over the plans, offering suggestions and comments, and giving up your time to help this become the best outcome that we could possibly have dreamt of. Our man on the ground during the build was Tim Siggs, our property manager. Nearly every day, Tim and Greg from Heron Curry would meet over small and large building considerations. Thank you, Tim, for your diligent inspections of the plans, being the nexus for the college, architects and builders, and keeping your finger firmly on the pulse of the project. I know this meant a lot of extra work in your already packed schedule, but you took this on graciously, so thank you for this. John Dola is an amazing asset to this college in his role as business manager, and once again he has proven his weight in gold with everything that had to be managed to keep these projects afloat. Keeping up with paperwork, progress payments, endless requests could in and of itself be a full-time job. But trying to balance that with the rest of his responsibilities is an amazing achievement. So thank you, John, for not missing a beat or missing a stray email. The GPAC has been only our second project where we have asked for additional financial support from our parents and the community through our Save Your Seat in the Spotlight campaign. In its current phase, we have already raised $65,000. I would like to thank all our sponsors for their generous support of this project. I am delighted that many of you are here to celebrate this occasion with us. Unfortunately, we would have loved to be able to show you the completed sponsor plaques fixed to the chairs, but unfortunately time got the better of us as we have only received official certification to use this building this week. It was quite a race, but we got there. I look forward to showing you the completed product soon. And along with John Dola, I would like to also acknowledge and thank Stephanie McCready for the enormous amount of work that she did in designing and implementing the Save Your Seat in the Spotlight program, as well as contributing to it. So thank you, Stephanie. It is a great shame that my personal assistant, Sandy Johnson, can't be here today, as this project has been an extra burden on her usually very significant workload as well. I am sure she will not miss preparing for the fortnightly meetings or bringing the busy schedule of 10 people together to make an impossible meeting happen. Thank you, Sandy, for always doing these extra tasks with her typical servant heart and her good humour. I'm sure you will agree that this event is a wonderful way to open a building of this calibre. I would like to congratulate everyone involved in making today so successful. This has been a real team effort of staff and students, and we will continue to see this as our event unfolds. Thank you for all of you for your hard work in serving in this way and doing so with grateful and with full hearts. And finally, it is with a grateful heart that we acknowledge that this college only exists to please God, our Creator and our Sustainer. I am continually amazed at how He remains faithful to the promises that He made at the inception of this great college. I have no doubt that we will see brilliant performances here. We will see students elevate themselves beyond what they thought they were capable of here. We will see this community and this wider community inspired. But we will also see the Lord Jesus Christ be glorified. So folks, enjoy the formalities, enjoy the food, enjoy the performances, and thank you so much for coming today and sharing this fantastic celebration with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis. We now welcome via video Mr. Jason Hunt, the State Member for Caloundra, who is representing the Queensland Government and Education Minister. For the generous funding, the support, the creation of this building, Mr. Hunt is extremely disappointed to not be able to attend in person today.
G'day everyone, thanks for inviting me. I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but these are the crazy times that we live in. Could I first acknowledge the traditional owners and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging? Could I also acknowledge the College Board, Mr. Mike Curtis and his management team, and also thank Tim Siggs, John Dola and Penny White, and also and perhaps especially the Gold and Platinum donors for their very generous contributions to making this all a reality. As I sit here, you will be seated in your fabulous new GPAC, which is a 600-seat temple, if you like, to performing arts. I'm very pleased to be part of a government that's been able to contribute $2.5 million to this. Government spending in the area of performing arts is absolutely critical, particularly in the area of education. A quality education remains the best opportunity that we can give our children, and a modern education is still the most effective gateway that our students have to opportunity. The better quality the education, the more opportunities we open up. Performing arts is absolutely vital to that process. It doesn't matter where your end goals are: medicine, commerce, law, engineering, small business, teaching, academia. It will be a good grounding in performing arts will make you better at whatever you choose to do. Performing arts builds creativity, and more than that, it builds confidence. If you can sing, dance, play an instrument, perform or speak effectively in public, you will absolutely be better at your job. And more importantly, you'll be a more rounded person. You'll be able to appreciate beauty in all of its forms, and you'll be able to promote those attributes in other people. For many of you, that pathway will start right here in GPAC. If it hasn't already, embrace it, indulge it, go for it. This amazing hall will get great use from the school for all number of multi-purpose venues and facilities, but above all things, it is a gigantic and very exciting pathway into the world of performing arts. The fact that I can't be there today is extremely annoying for me. I've always been a very keen supporter and participant in performing arts. I even have played roles in amateur theatre groups around the Sunshine Coast, although my hallmark was more sort of lively enthusiasm than any really talented performances, sadly. So I do urge the student body to get active, get involved in performing arts, and whenever you get the opportunity, go for it. It promotes skills that will assist you right throughout your life and in every facet of your personal and professional being. And now, you really have no excuse. This amazing but to utilise this amazing facility. I'm very, very confident that it'll bring you nothing but joy, and it'll bring great educational outcomes for students and teachers alike. Thank you again very much, Glasshouse Christian College, for the invite. I'm sorry I can't be there, but I am really, really looking forward to coming out and having a look myself, and even finding out what some performing arts that you are putting on out there, and having a bit of a sticky beat myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Mr. Hunt. Lauren Fishburn has been a member of the board for 10 years. She brings more than just her expertise in town planning to the table. She brings a considered, well-formed opinion to all board discussions, and the college is in a better place because of her contributions. It was Lauren's suggestion, while the board was exploring its options, for the Performing Arts Centre to be built in this location on the campus. I'm sure you'll agree it was a wise move. Please welcome Lauren Fishburn to the stage.
Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honoured to be here today on behalf of the Glasshouse Christian College Board. This is a very special and exciting day for us and the college community. On behalf of the board, I would like to add our thanks to those previously mentioned. As we have heard, this has been a really large project with many people involved playing their part. We are grateful for every contribution. In particular, I would like to thank the college principal, Mr. Mike Curtis, for his hard work, dedication and leadership, not just of this project, but of the college. Mike does an outstanding job. On behalf of the board, I would also like to acknowledge and thank the state government for the generous contribution it has made to this building through the Block Grant Authority, to all those that contributed through the Save Your Seat in the Spotlight campaign, and also to the Baptist Union for their ongoing support and assistance as the college continues to grow and thrive. Your contributions and support for this project are truly appreciated. From a board perspective, this building has been in the planning for a long time now. Initially, we spent a lot of time thinking about the best place for the location of this building, keeping in mind the bigger picture and long-term future for the college. Once the location was selected, we spent many board meetings poring over lots of the details. What colours should be used? What type of block work would be most in keeping with the rest of the college? How many seats should be in the auditorium? What style of chairs should be selected? And what fabric should be on those chairs? I even remember walking into one board meeting and there was a selection of foam samples for us to test and try to decide what foam would be best on the chairs. It seems funny reflecting on it now, and Mike made fun of me remembering the foam just this week. But as a board, we were really interested in the details. In the lead up to today, I've been reflecting on this planning process. And the other day I was reminded of Jeremiah 29:11, which reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." This was a very timely reminder for me that we are only here, and this building is only here, by the grace of God and his good and perfect planning. We invested in the careful consideration of those details, not just to create a beautiful building, but because we wanted this building to create a space for people, especially young people, to learn and grow, to face their fears, to challenge themselves, sometimes learning difficult lessons and other times exceeding their own expectations. Yes, this is a building, a beautiful one, but what excites me most about it is how it will be used, how God will use it to shape lives and hearts and minds. Above all else today, we give all of the praise, glory and honour for this facility to God. It is our sincere hope and prayer that this facility will be used by him to further his kingdom for generations to come. Renee Leach has been one of the longest serving members of the college board, beginning her service in 2007. She has been instrumental in passionately overseeing the GPAC from its inception to its final fruition. She would have loved to have been able to join us today, but due to ill health, she's been unable to. It is a delight to welcome Mr. Ken Leach, her husband, as her representative here today. Renee has prepared some short words for us in her absence, and we would like to play this address for you now.
Firstly, I'd like to say how incredibly humbled Ken and I have been to, when you look at the incredible length of the effort people have gone to include me as part of the opening celebrations. We're really grateful to so many people and we want to say thank you for that. It doesn't seem that long ago since our board met on a Sunday afternoon after church in the staff meeting over in the primary staff building, and we met to discuss possible options for the Performing Arts Complex. And while we were doing this, while we were having the discussions, Lauren was sketching away, and what she came up with was totally beyond anyone's imagination. But what you see today is the result of that meeting and those plans that Lauren drew up. It took a long time, of course, for it all to come together. What we see today is an absolute testimony to God's goodness, faithfulness and mercy. It also represents a lot of people and the amount of dedication on the part of many people who have gone to great lengths to make sure this building has been finally erected. We can only say thank you to God for all His goodness and mercy, and I pray that those who will use the building will experience God's love and compassion and pass it on to others, that many will be blessed in the future as they use this wonderful facility. Thank you so much for including me, and God bless.
We now invite Mr. Curtis to join Ms. Fishburne on the stage to officially open the building by revealing the commemoration plaque.
We would like to thank you all for joining us on this special occasion, opening up new doors that will create new opportunities for our students. Here at Glasshouse Christian College, this building is another testament of the growth of the school and God's hand as this year has passed. We are truly grateful to be able to dedicate this building to the new blessings and triumphs with Christ as the centre and you by our side.
Mr. Curtis, our board and management team and senior staff now invite you to join them on a tour of the new facilities. Due to COVID restrictions, could each table please wait until they are invited to leave for their tour. Following the tour, a 3-course lunch will be served by our senior hospitality students as an assessment piece. During lunch, a number of students from Prep to Year 12 will entertain you. Thank you and God bless.
1, 2. Say something else? Okay, that's on.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2. That's loud. That's very loud. No, don't look.
Is the guitar coming through? Are we good?
That'll be on there.
Is the guitar coming through? No. Is the DI on?
Now it is.
Yeah. As far as I know.
One, two.
Hello, everybody. Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. When it feels like the night lingers longer in the dark, when the shadows feel like giants, are you chasing me down? Tell me, where could I run from your light? Where could I hide? Hemmed within your precious thoughts, there's no hiding from your love. Highs and lows, Lord, you're with me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Even so, Lord, your mercy is an even flow. You're too good to let me go. Should I dance on the heights or make my bed among the depths? Your mercy waits at every end, like you planned it from the start. Should the dawn come with wings or find me far side of the sea, there your hand still fastens me. should I fall? Even so, Lord, your mercy is an even flow. Should I rise or should I fall? You are faithful through it all. You're too good to let me go. Highs and lows, you surround me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Lord, you're with me through it all. Highs and lows, in the rhythms of your grace I know. Should I rise or should I fall? You are faithful through it all. And you're too good to let me go.
Life we work out. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. Second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't such a melting pot. On the corner selling rock, preachers pray to God. And the gypsy cab takes me down from Harlem to the Brooklyn Bridge. Someone sleeps tonight with the hunger for more than an empty fridge. I'ma make it by any means. I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Hear it for New York, New York, New York. One hand in the air for the big city. Street lights, big dreams, all looking pretty. No place in the world that can compare. Put your lighters in the air, everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Hear it for New
I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when that day comes, when I find myself speak at all. Only imagine. I can 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 only imagine when all I will do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine.
Koala, koala, way up in the tree. What's that you're eating? Is there enough for me? It doesn't look tasty. It seems rather bland, like eating a bowl of seashells and sand. I'm munching on eucalyptus. It tastes great to me. Would you like to try some? I can climb down the tree. Koala dropped a branch to the ground by Dingo's feet. Try some leaves. They are so tasty to eat. No thanks, Koala. I'd rather eat steak, perhaps an iguana or maybe a snake. Dingo ran off to the bush for a meal and left Koala in a tree munching leaves with great zeal. We're so proud of our school and everything about it. We're so proud of our school, so don't you ever doubt it. Well, all of us are different, on this we all agree. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. We come to meet our friends here and to learn so many things, to help us on our journey through this world we're living in. We try to work together, it's a place that we all share. We want to always try our best at being kind and fair. We're so proud of our school and everything about it. We're so proud of our school, so don't you ever doubt it. Though all of us are different, on this we all agree. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. Our school is what we make it for every single day. The children and the children all have a part to play. When someone has a problem, we try to understand. We want to always help We're so proud of our school and everything about it. We're so proud of our school, so don't you ever doubt it. Though all of us are different, on this we all agree. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. We're so proud of our school, because it's made by you and me. We're so proud of our school, it's a brilliant place to be.
One, two, one, two, one, two. Cool. Hello, everybody. Remind me of my back home in Oklahoma. you'll excuse me, I've forgotten the words. But we'll get there in the end. I met up with a rodeo buddy of mine. We swapped a story, saying he was doing just fine. Watching the sunset bring fire to the skies. See our stories, tired old eyes. Top for hours, watch the flames climb high. Sing together in the campfire light. Broken bones, broken heart, broken man, and brand new stars. And stories of love, little tattoo. One night stands and his last night in the shoes. Good old boy, getting into trouble. Run down the road with them shiny buckles. Hear it all if you bide the time. Sit down, listen. The cowboys and campfires. Wondering about what could have been. Trying to get by with a little less sin. Fixing an old truck so his baby climb up. Driving the back roads to find a place to get stuck. And stories of love, little tattoo. One night stands and his last night in the shoes. Good old boy, getting into trouble. Run down the road with them shiny buckles. Hear it all if you bide your time. Sit down, listen. Cowboys and campfires. He said, always be thankful for what you got. Thank the good Lord for what you're not. Someday you'll look back, I hope you see life full of racing and crazy memories. Like stories of love, fatal tattoo. One night stands and his last night in the shoes. Good old boy, getting in trouble. Run down the road with them shiny buckles. Hear it all if you bide your time. Sit down, listen. Cowboys and campfires. Thank you. These girls that love never gave back diamond rings. Share a porch, had a swing. Kids didn't learn to say certain man, how to shake your hand. Wish every state had a Birmingham. Wish everybody knew all the words Mama tried. Wish Monday mornings were just like Friday night. How she even cars had truck beds. Memory road was named Copperhead. Coolers never run out of Cumber Light. I wish high school home teams never lost. Back road drinking kids never got caught. Wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. Wish honky tonks didn't have no closing time. Wish grandpas never died. Sundays on the creek bank would never rain, 'cause I learned to drive again. It's the first time 17 she was my everything kiss in a Chevrolet, happening every day. Wish country music still got played on country radio. How sheeping cars had truck beds. Memory roads named Copperhead. Coolers never run out of Cumberland. I wish high school home teams never lost. Back road drinking never got caught. Wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. Wish honky tonks didn't have no closing time. Wish grandpas never died. Wish good dogs never got grain old. Wish farms never got sold. I wish even cars had truck beds. Mary Rose named Copperhead. Coolers never run out of Cumberland. I wish high school home teams never lost. Back road drink kids never got caught. Wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. Wish honky tonks didn't have no closing time. Grandpas never died. Grandpas never died. Said Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white and ain't real clear. Is that you there? Said yeah, I was 11. When times were tough back in 35, and that was me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive the cotton farm in a Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. This one here is taken overseas in the middle of hell, 1943 in the wintertime, and almost seen my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee was a high school puncher with New Orleans. He had my back through the day we lay. It looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. Should have seen it in color. And a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should have seen it in color. Said Yeah, this one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. The day we said our vows. You can't tell from here, but it was hot that June. That rose red and her eyes were blue. Just look at that smile. I was so proud. That story of my life, right there in black and white. Even as I we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. Should've seen it in color. Yeah, pictures worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should've seen it in color. Yeah, pictures worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should've seen it in color. Sorry, just trying to remember what songs I know. And had a good time from you know when. Got starting to go now. Hopes you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time. And some of your friends over there talking line. And you rode in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. Moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning, rain. My whole world when you came hit me like a hurricane. It was gonna be a long night from the morning. Locked eyes on whiskey on, I started talking about us again. If we would just lay the drink down and walked out, we wouldn't be in my truck, driving us to your house. And you rode in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. Moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning, rain. My whole world when you came hit me like a hurricane. In the category 5, we smile, put me away, and girl, it ain't but midnight. You're gonna kill a light, bring my heart back to your bedside. And you rode in with your hair in the wind, maybe without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. Moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning, rain. My whole world when you came hit me like a hurricane. Hit me like a hurricane. for the road. Leaving town, there ain't much else left around. Just a couple old boys, worn out jeans, applying for the feeling by any means. I'm told that life like this can't last, that this dream lost with them years past. Can't disagree. What I see, that ain't no lifetime guarantee. There's a lot less cowboys in this land, a lot less cattle left to brand, but I'm sitting here, saying I ain't afraid. If it's down another year, losing friends and not losing time. I don't know if I make this climb, but I ain't gonna leave. Proud to be in this dying breed. Sailing out overseas, but no one else seems to see what happens down here. For all the tears, just trying to save all of our careers. There ain't no more careless days, you just can't tell if these men stand. Won't you take us on back to years ago with those Slim Dusty on the radio? There's a lot less cowboys in this land, a lot less cattle left to brand, but I'm sitting here 'cause I ain't afraid. If it's down another year, losing friends and not losing time. I don't know if I make this climb, but I ain't gonna leave. Proud to be in this dying breed. There's a lot less cowboys in this land, a lot less cattle left to brand, but I'm sitting here 'cause I ain't afraid. Face down another year, losing friends and not losing time. I don't know if I make this climb, but I ain't gonna leave. Proud to be in this dying breed. This dying breed.
Well, folks, I hope that you have really enjoyed